Supermarket prices are rising and restaurants are reopening, but Americans keep stocking up on groceries. It comes as a shock for some analysts who anticipated grocery store sales to drop off as people headed back to restaurants, offices, and travel. So here to discuss the trend is Bloomberg's senior retail reporter, Matthew Boyle, who wrote about the story for Bloomberg. So Matthew, thanks so much for joining us. First of all, talk to us about how grocery sales compare now to pre-pandemic sales.
Yeah, it's really surprising. I mean, grocery sales compared to 2019 are not only up between 10, 15, even 18%. They had been accelerating into late May and early June, which is something that really caught our attention. And then we saw the good results from supermarket chains like Kroger, which beat estimates and then raised their outlook for the rest of the year. And it got us thinking, I mean, what's really going on here, especially as inflation starts to rear its ugly head? But what's really surprising is that we've seen that people are still cooking as much as they did during the pandemic. They're still buying as many items. I think there's a sense of preparedness that people during the pandemic we got short on a lot of things, and we don't want to be caught short again. So maybe we're still buying as much, and I don't know where we're putting it, in the garage or somewhere like that, where we're sticking all these bags of rice and paper towels. But based on the sales, yeah, as you can see there from the chart, sales are still way up versus 2019. And 2 out of 3 Americans said in a survey that we commissioned that they're still buying the same number of items of groceries as they were during the height of the pandemic. And in a separate survey, only 8% said they're buying less.
Who else do you see as being the big winners? Obviously, it's the grocery store chains that are doing pretty well right now, I assume.
Yeah. I mean, a chain like Walmart, for example, has just gone from strength to strength. Remember, they sell more groceries than anyone else in the country, despite what, all the buzz we keep hearing about Amazon.com, for example. But Walmart's a beneficiary. Even Target, which doesn't really specialize in groceries, it's only about 20% of their sales. But our people are going there. They're shopping, maybe for items of apparel, home decor, and they look over to the grocery aisle and say, well, let's grab a couple items as well. So they're certainly benefiting, as well as Kroger, as I mentioned before. So it's, tons of these grocery chains, particularly the ones that have a very good online e-commerce offering where they have curbside pickup and they have a good home delivery setup. Those are the ones that are benefiting the most.
Senior retail reporter Matthew Boyle, thanks so much for your time and for your report this morning. Hey, thanks for watching Bloomberg Quicktake Now. Subscribe to our channel to see the biggest stories the moment they happen from around the world. And tune in to our 24/7 live stream for global news coverage, documentaries, interviews, deep dives, and shows on the stories that you care most about.